Hello, my name is Jim Mullany from Sitek Process Solutions. Today is Monday, April 1st, 2024. I hope everyone's having a nice spring. Today I'm doing a video source inspection prior to shipment of a fully refurbished HTC 8000 box and cassette washer. This video will be uploaded to our website, so we do not give our customer names out. However, their PO ends in 26179. This customer is going to be doing a variety of parts they're going to clean in. They have purchased racks for 6-inch cassettes, 6-inch boxes, 8-inch cassettes, 8-inch boxes, single wafer carriers, etc. There's quite a lot of racks going on. What I'll do is I'll talk about our refurbishment program, then I'll go ahead and start the tool. It will go through and I'll review the timers, a wash and then predetermined rinses. Then it'll go into an elongated 45-minute dry cycle. We'll turn the video off because you don't see anything moving, you just hear the noise. And then we'll come back with about a minute left to go of the dry cycle, and then we'll go ahead and turn it back on for the video. So let's talk about the system. So this system has arm-around controllers. The customer asked us when they were at our site to build a plastic cover so they can lock out the operator so they don't change any of the parameters. But you have your DI water temperature you can set. You have your wash time, and that's minutes, seconds. You have your dry time, minutes, seconds, and you have your drying temperature, which is degrees. And these are degrees in C for centigrade. This system is going internationally. It is going over to Asia. Sitek will be doing the startup of the system at the customer's site once it arrives and is facilitized. So to give you an example, the inside chamber, we have just 6-inch and 8-inch cassettes on here. The operators simply load the cassettes onto the racks and they slide the rack in. You've got your wash arms down below, 2 dedicated wash pumps. You have a surfactant spike that allows us the soap to be put in, and there's also a float sensor in the back. We've gone through, refurbished everything, replaced new parts. To most customers, this looks like a brand new system. Over here, we have, at the end of the process, it'll be a complete reset. You'll see at the end how I open the door. You've got surfactant low. If your surfactant hits the low level sensor, it'll start flashing to know that you need to fill it up. One thing to notice, once you fill up the surfactant, it will still be flashing until you reset it, and then that resets the flow sensor, and then you'll see it stop flashing. You've got cycle start is how I turn the machine on. You've got your power on and off, and you got your EMO. We've relabeled new vinyl EMO. One of the key things on this version is press firmly on door to ensure proper door latch. That's common on these tools. You'll hear you gotta push it and you'll click it, and I'll show you that. Down below, let me use an Allen wrench to open the doors. Down below, it looks beautiful. Our refurbishment program. This opens up new HEPA filters, new pre-filters, new surfactant pumps, new plumbing. We've gone through oversense sensors. Everything's been totally gone. We have new springs, new wiring for the door for support. So the system has gone 100% through at full refurbishment. For your reference, we do these refurbishments also at customer site. In the United States specifically, in the last 6 months, we've probably been to 5 or 6 different customers where they'll come out and have us do a small refurbishment. This system is of the 8000, but we also do the 8010, 8020, 8030. They use different pumps and different spray arms and hub assemblies. All of that is standard for Sitek and in stock. This customer on this job actually bought a full spare parts package that will be shipping with the tools to support them in Malaysia. Let me go ahead and close this back up. Oh, here, this is where you load the surfactant. This is the surfactant pump. You just unscrew that off, you put your surfactant in, and that's your level sensor. What I need to do is, for our amount of vacuum or draw needed on the exhaust manifolds in the back, I have to turn on our exhaust blower and it'll be loud. So I'm going to do that now. Otherwise it would EMO when I start because it wouldn't be enough exhaust. I'll go ahead and do that, start the process. The way the process is going to work, when I hit start, you won't hear it, but I can hear it. The water fills up, surfactant is put inside, auto dispensed. Then when it hits the level sensor, you'll hear it turn on like a wash machine, basically. At the end of the process, it'll go quiet. I'll review, you won't be able to see, but I'll see the water draining. That'll be the wash cycle. Then it goes through multiple cycles of this that are all predetermined. They're built into the EEPROM of the system. So I'm going to turn on the fan now. Okay, it might get a little louder now. That's why I'll kind of talk loud. So as I said, I'm going to simply start the tool. There's approximately a 3 to 4 second delay. You'll see in a second. There you go, before it lights up. I heard the door lock. That extra push is to make sure that the mechanical pins come down and lock. So now you can't see what's going on, but I know that it's filling. Plus, I'm going to go in the back here. You don't have to see me. There's a hot water heater back there, and it's nice and hot. Once it starts the process running, you'll see these turn on, the arm-on controllers. I'm not going to open it up because it will EMO, but the head casing we've gone fully through. This customer has an extra arm-on controller with the software, so even if their arm-on control system goes bad, they have a direct replacement with the I/O boards. So we've gone through all the electronics in the system for them. The fill takes about 30 seconds or so, for 30 to 45, depending on the system. Okay, we're starting up now. You've got your wash time, going. Your DI water temperature, it starts, what happens is the DI tank in the back has the hot water. When it flows into the chamber, then your house DI water fills back up with cold water. And this water, so now it drops down to 22 degrees C. It'll start ramping back up. As you see, it went 23, 24, 25, so it'll keep ramping up. The dry temperature does not come on yet because it only comes on in the dry cycles. We currently have a 30-second wash. Okay, now I see the water draining, so it'll drain out the water. Now it'll backfill to start the rinse process. You can hear it now. The motors are washing. It's not that loud, but you can feel the door. Plus, I can hear it very clearly. Okay, now it's draining again. As I started off in this video, not a very exciting tool to watch in a video source inspection in the sense you can't see what's happening. All you can do is kind of listen to it. Part of this system has a complete control panel. That's the power box in the control system that feeds all the power. That also is being crated up. We're going to send 2 large crates. One will have the system, and the other one will have the power box, as many of the racks as we can fit, hopefully all of them, because the customer bought a lot. And then we'll try to put as many of the spare parts. That will ensure the customer has a cost savings transfer, having these large crates shipped to Malaysia. One other thing that I would talk about now is the customer asked me when they were here, when the door comes down, as you saw when I had the racks, they were a little concerned about the weight of the racks with 8-inch boxes on there for their operators. So they've asked me to send a quote for a stainless steel table that will match the same height, have the same the same alignment rails. The operator then can have the table on wheels, go over to the load station, load on the cassettes, roll it up, and then slide it across in so they don't have to physically carry the rack. I'll be doing that over the next couple days. Okay, it's on another wash cycle to rinse all the surfactant off of the cassettes or boxes inside, or whatever material you're processing. As you saw, the DI temperature dropped back down. Now as the DI tank starts to heat up again and fill, you'll see it ramp back up. Okay, the system has it where it'll do a cycle time of 45 seconds. It's blowing air in there, making sure all the water is rinsed out. I can see water flowing back out. Then it'll reset itself and go into what I call the loud or dry cycle when it has all the hot air pushing through. This is predefined from the Omron burnt memory chip. Okay. Looks like I can see the dry cycle going. We're going to leave the camera on. I'm going to feel for the hot air that is being drawn out. Alrighty, so the Omron controller, for reference how it works, the arrow means it's below set point, and if it's below set point, the top light by on means the heater's heating up. So now we're going to go through the processing for the next 45 minutes. We'll turn the camera off. Okay, so the process is finished. So right now, you'll notice the complete reset is not lit yet because it has a predefined cool down, because what it happens is during the dry cycle, the heating element is hot and it wants it to cool down, so it's still drawing air across it. I believe it's approximately 90 seconds. Then what will happen is you'll see this complete reset light up and start blinking. Again, this is kind of boring in the video when you can't see anything happening, so 60 seconds or 90 seconds seem like a long time when you're waiting. Okay, so I thought it was 60 or 90 seconds. I have to look at the manual. It might be 2 minutes there, but as you can see now, it blinks. That means the system's done. It can be reset, and then the door can be opened. Okay, you hear that click? That was the pins coming out. I like to push it. Okay. Alrighty, nice and warm. Cassettes are nice and hot, actually, nice and dry. Now be careful. Because you were running about 70 degrees C, these are about 70 degrees C. Most operators, when they're working on the box washer, will have gloves on. Okay? And these are good. These are nice and warm. Actually, not sure how they go on. There we go. My mistake. Woo. Woo. Okay. Yes, nice and warm. So, the inside of the chamber, totally dry, nice and warm, nice and hot. The spray arms are up there. Everything's dry down here. Again, so if we supply a table, the operator can then slide those out right onto the table that matches, and then they can take it over to their change-out station where they take the clean cassettes or boxes out and add new ones on the racks and start the next process. So that will conclude this prior to shipment video of a fully refurbished Fluoroware HTC 8000 box and cassette cleaner. Again, today is Monday, April 1st, 2024. Hope everyone has a nice spring. If you have any questions, my name is Jim Mullany. The number is 916-797-9000. You can call us and ask about any questions you have. Again, for the 8000, 8010, 8020, and 8030, all four versions, and the 4000 also, we have 100% complete spares and service availability. Thank you and have a great day.